Hi everyone. Whenever you're notating music, the meter should always be clear. In other words, the score's time signature should be clearly expressed in every bar. The idea is when someone reads your score, they should easily see the meter as well as divisions of individual notes and beats. Keeping the meter visible allows for easier sight reading and a cleaner looking score. Although there are some exceptions, generally the basic beats of the time signature need to be clearly visible in each bar. The basic beats in a bar of 4/4, for example, are 4 quarter note beats. In a bar of 3/4, 3 quarter note beats. In a bar of 6/8, 2 dotted quarter note beats, and so on. When these basic beats are divided into smaller note values or rests, these notes and rests should also be grouped with the basic beat they're dividing. For example, here, both quarter note basic beats are divided into 4 16th notes, with the final 16th note of the first group and the initial 16th note of the second group connected by a tie. Although the value of the tied 16th notes is equal to an 8th note, it would be incorrect to notate it this way. Not only does the use of an 8th note here obscure the meter, making the bar appear to have 3 rather than 2 beats, but the basic beat divisions are also incomplete, with the 8th note detaching one 16th note value from each group of 4. It's important to remember that while both these examples sound identical, for ease of reading and clarity, this example is recommended. In this example, the meter is again obscured and the divisions of the basic beats are unclear. In the corrected version, notice that each quarter note basic beat is clearly visible, as is the divisions of each beat. The following 2 examples again show unclear groupings which are remedied by a tie. In all of these examples, longer note values are incorrectly used on offbeats, thereby obscuring subsequent beat groups. Here a longer note is used on the second 16th note of beat 1. Here a dotted note is used on the final 16th note of beat 2. And here a long note is used on the second 8th note of beat 2. In all corrected versions, the beat groups are first completed before the remaining value of the long note is spread across subsequent beats using ties and dots. In this triple time example, a long note is again incorrectly used on an offbeat, and once again in the corrected version, the first beat is completed before a tie and dot is used to correctly notate the bar. Some instances where longer notes and dotted notes can correctly be used occur when a dotted note or longer note begins on a strong beat of a bar, or where they complete a basic beat or beats. A final example, this time in compound time, again obscures the meter by incorrectly using a longer note across 2 basic beats, and is remedied by a tie. The long-established rules and exceptions to these rules which govern the correct notation of music should be memorized even if you solely use computer notation programs. Many programs will simply notate the score with whatever note values it chooses, which is especially true when music is played directly into the program, or it will rely on the user to correctly divide and group beats. A knowledge of the correct rules of notation, therefore, will still be of benefit to you. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching. See you next time.